Hi guys, and welcome to a new makeup tutorial. Today is going to be a little bit different than the usual crazy transformations I've been doing. We are going to do something that's an everyday makeup type routine. I know there's a lot of those, but this one is going to bring out your natural features, how to, cancel out the redness, the blue, dark circles under your eyes, and just make your eyes pop. Something simple and easy, way less than 10 products, and that'll probably get you out the door a lot quicker. And if you can't tell, my hair is totally different. I chopped like a good portion of it off and dyed it lighter. I just think it looks better, but that's just my opinion. I feel like I'm so patting myself on the back, but let's just get into this tutorial. I am going to be rambling about what I've been going through in life lately and applying makeup to my face, where I will list right here on the products that I use on my face while I'm doing it, so you can see me applying it on and read the exact products while I'm just talking about my life lately because it's been crazy. First, let me get my hair out of the way of my face so that I could put the makeup on, and using this like kawaii snow bunny looking headband. I don't know why, I just felt like using it. It was just here. I look ridiculous. I look like I'm going to go on a snow vacation somewhere. But we're just gonna roll with it. First thing that I did for my face is I put some moisturizer on it already, and then I like to use the setting primer first and then set it again afterwards. Then there's one or two options for your full face foundation. The LANEIGE BB Cream Cushion Foundation's my absolute favorite. Use any type of light coverage foundation, or you could use the Almay Age Rewind Concealer very lightly with the Beauty Blender all over your face. This is a lot more expensive than this, that's why I use this as an option. And I used to use this before I found this. So let me tell you about my life lately to ramble on in this video while I'm doing my makeup. First of all, I've been telling you guys I've been doing allergy tests, and they're finally over with. Well, it's a long story, but they're over with for a while now. So I had to do these allergy tests because I broke out in hives all over my arms and my fingers from household cleaners. And I'm like, I should really find out what other chemicals I'm allergic to if I'm gonna be doing makeup, I suppose, for the rest of my life if I decided to do that. So I went into the doctors and an allergy specialist, and they did the test with the patch, and they tell you when you could like go take a shower and stuff. You have to wear this patch for a week, and then I had to do another one for foods because my stomach hasn't been feeling good lately, and I found out that's because I'm allergic to food. So they did this test where they take this plastic spear thing. I didn't even want to look at it, but they lay you on your stomach, so like TMI, but your boobs are hanging out on the sides, and you have to wear like this paper shirt that is supposedly socially acceptable in a doctor's office, but it's not socially acceptable in my life at any time. So I had to do that, and they just lay you there and they stab your back. It's like they're pricking holes and injecting foods and chemicals in it to see which one you're allergic to. Sounds like a fun plan. It wasn't. It felt like vultures pricking at my back. I've never had vultures like tear open my back, but if I did, that's probably what it would feel like. It was not fun business, and I feel bad for even complaining about this because I should be lucky I have like some sort of health care in my life and that I don't have any worse problems than that. But if any of you guys think you're allergic to something or are thinking about doing this, I would do it even though it might be a little painful, and I'm just informing you in case you think about doing an allergy test. I've been testing out this GIMME. This is a Sigma 3D HD Precision Brush for concealer. It is so good. I'll put links down below for promo codes for brushes like this. I mean, it's great. And concealer together, so good. So once they did the allergy test and like pricked me with all these different foods and stuff like I was some sort of lab rat, they were like, you're lighting up like a Christmas tree, meaning that my back was on fire. They let you stay there for 20 minutes to see if anything that they pricked you with you're reacting to, and I was like allergic to everything under the sun, and we're not going to talk about it because it's literally going to be like a whole entire video that none of you are going to want to watch. It's kind of scary to think about that you're like really fragile to things on the planet. That's why I don't like allergy tests, and I get scared like talking about it sometimes with people because I don't like feel like I'm fragile, and that's literally what allergies make me feel like. So I'm telling you guys about because I care about you guys, duh. So if any of you guys are going through medical stuff, I'm sure there's a lot worse things than I've had to go through. It's gonna be okay. we're all here for each other. But I just think it's weird that doctors, they treat you sometimes, well, the ones I've had, they treat me like I'm a child. They're like, okay, miss, we're going to prick you with these needles, and you're gonna feel slight pressure, and it feels like literally scorpions are on my back attacking me with poisonous venom. It's not great stuff. And I just thought it was really interesting experience in my life. This brush, it could get like right on those puffy eye bags, like right to your eye line by the lashes. And you all know I'm concealer happy. This is just an extra step that you don't need to do. But once I was like out of that hospital, I'm like, let's celebrate. I can't eat pizza anymore, that sucks. Oh yeah, one of the major things I'm allergic to now is all type of bread, gluten, and barley, and wheat, and flour. And I'm like, why should I even live anymore? But it makes sense. Because before, I would get such like burning sensations like in the roof of my mouth when I ate things like donuts, and it made no sense. And I would get stomach aches if I ate too much bread, and I would just feel miserable and terrible for the rest of your life. I could eat like a roll of bread with my dinner, and I would feel like I just ate an entire Thanksgiving meal. It just hurt and felt weird. Make sure you have baby wipes on hand and hand sanitizer when you do your makeup and everything's clean. So yeah, I have to live that gluten-free life, which sounds way too expensive for my life actually. Gluten-free people, I just feel like are for the Kardashians and other people who are rich and famous and that don't think that they want bread because they don't want to be fat. It's not that I don't want to be fat, I assume that I'm going to be fat some point in my life because, girl, my love for food is way too strong. I still miss pizza every single day of my life. But looking on the bright side of going to the doctors a lot like I do, you get to talk with all the great old people. I don't know why, but talking with old people just makes me so happy about my life because I like hearing about people's stories and wisdom and them carrying down all the things that they've learned and the knowledge that old people have. I don't know, I feel like old people have like gone through the expert level modes on your favorite video game, and they're like the cheat code guidebook walkthrough to, you know, the best of Zelda and many others. This contour though right here is going to open up your eye even though it's very subtle, and I like to pack on a little bit extra on the ends of it, like this corner. This is so optional, but highlight is great stuff. In the tear duct area, bam! It's like my skin is sun-kissed or glowing. Not really, it's just powders. This brow product though, if you can't afford the Benefit Gimme Brow and you think it's a little too ashy, you could definitely get a NYX Brow Duo. They sell those at Target and drugstores because they have different mixes of colors, and that one's pretty good. I've used that before, but this one has these fibers in it that just like make your eyebrows just look like the natural hairs you brushed on, like you're brushing on real hairs. That sounds weird, but this has saved my life through makeup school when I had literally 10 minutes to get ready for school and then drive 2 hours to makeup school. And I like the brows to not look too thin, but to like look like they're naturally just, yeah, my brows are just naturally arched like that. Like, yeah, they just grew like, no, but I usually just pluck the hairs on the bottoms and not the uppers that much. If these aren't like semi-even, I'm gonna look like a total dork. Some people worry about grades in school. I worry about if my eyebrows or eyeliner looks even today. So if I ever sound like nasally or different in my videos, it's probably because like I can barely breathe because all the allergies and stuff. I can't wait till springtime's over. It used to be one of my favorite seasons, now it's the worst. And so I have to take all these medicines that are terrible because they change like my taste buds. Like sometimes I could taste the medicine and it's the most disgusting thing in the world. And I have to take it twice a day and I just can't miss, and it's just a terrible feeling. But like I said, there's a lot of people going through worse things in life than you are, and sometimes you just have to evaluate yourself on how you're thinking about things and count the positives instead of the negatives, because a lot of us forget that everybody is going through something. And now I'm using my absolute favorite mascara lately. The Butterfly L'Oreal is one of the all-time best. I saw a thing online where they did like the top 100 drugstore and high-end mascaras, and this came in like number 5, I think, and it's like my literal all-time favorite. It just lengthens them, holds a curl. Here, I'm gonna do a little trick. I get a Post-it and I rip it out and drop all over the floor. Don't do that. And I put it like this so that it won't get mascara on my skin. Since we're not using a lot of eyeshadow, you can just go like this and wiggle up and out. And sometimes I do it this way too. The reason why I've been doing this makeup like literally every day of my life when you don't see me on YouTube is because it reminds me of Cinderella as well. I feel like this is the makeup they used on her because she had such a beautiful natural makeup. I mean, if I had to say anything about that movie, the only thing I would say was wrong was her eyebrows were so dark for her hair color. I don't know if they dyed it that way or if maybe it's such natural. Maybe I'm just being way too skeptical and like judgy, but I absolutely loved everything about that movie. It was so good. I'm gonna be talking about that movie till like 2018. Why do we always do that face when like you do your bottom lashes? It's like The Grudge mixed with your grandma sleeping. Like, I like a lot of blush, and this is a cheek stain. I love cheek stains. They look more natural than powders lately. Don't know why. And you do have to pat it, not slap your face, but pat it in. Forgot to do a little nose contour. I am so picky about everything. Then for lips, we have 3 options. The Clinique Blackberry, the Tarte Plummy Rose. I think this is limited edition, so I'm gonna get this one that I found recently, which is the Mark brand from, I think this is Avon. It's the Spiced, the one I'll put here, and it's a gloss, and it's a little bit sticky, only when you kiss other people and not on yourself. That's why I like it. Oh, forgot one thing. Well, put chapstick on before you do this. I want something that's like your lips but better. And this one's minted and you get to like press it. Oh, that's a lot right there. Wait. And then you just spray and you're done. If you take this out of your hair. So this is my everyday makeup. I just feel like it's so girl next door and like boyfriend approved because it brings out your natural features on the shape of your eyes and just the lashes with like a good couple coats of mascara and concealer, which is my favorite to hide those dark circles under your eyes. It just looks like your skin but better, your lips but better, your eyes but with a pop of lashes. If you really don't have lashes, I guess you could do some falsies, like natural looking ones. And if you do have monolids, maybe you could do some darker shades of taupes and browns as an eyeshadow. I call this the boyfriend approved makeup because they can't really detect that you're wearing makeup, hopefully, if you do it correctly. Like if you take a picture with this on, they won't be able to tell. Unless they kiss the foundation off your face. But I hope this video wasn't too boring or the makeup look wasn't way too boring. I just wanted to do something that, you know, everybody of almost all ages could do. Girls who are teenagers from older women could do this, especially with the options of the 2 concealers I was showing you. Well, the foundation base. You could tag me on Instagram if you do a natural makeup look at @katsketch. Leave me a comment below on what's your absolute favorite thing to do to yourself just to make yourself look polished before you walk out the door. I think my absolute favorite is concealer, all time, hands down. I feel like I need to go outside with maybe just a little bit concealer. And you don't need to rely on makeup to feel beautiful or that you could just accomplish things better with makeup on. It's with the inside that counts, and makeup just enhances certain features that are already there and beautiful as they are. So I better get going and stop rambling about cheesy, crazy ideas and thoughts in my life. I will definitely be seeing you guys soon in another crazy makeup transformation, hopefully. Can't wait to film them for you all and see you guys then. I love you. Bye.